Alright, my name is Jazz, and I'm one of the scriptwriters, and the other one is Juvie, who's not here. Okay, so John has killed a man accused of killing a 14-year-old girl. A police officer catches John on the run and confronts him and starts interrogating him for what he has done. And then John then explains how the man he murdered had killed his daughter, and now the officer is troubled with the decision of whether or not he should kill him. See what?
Breathe!
Wait, before you do anything, please hear me out. I have my reasons for murdering that man.
Whatever you want to say, you can say after I put you under arrest for murdering that man.
That man deserved to be killed. Do you have any idea what he did?
I don't care what he did. You murdered him and took the law into your own hands, which no one is allowed to do.
He was going to get away with his crimes. He deserved to die.
You have no authority to decide whether that man dies or not.
The man you're trying to defend, he murdered my daughter and many more. He had already gotten away with his crimes before. I had to kill him.
You are wrong. Issues like this go to the law, and you took justice into your own hands, which is completely incorrect.
You keep talking about justice, but do you even know what that is?
First off, I'm a police officer, and I serve as an officer because I want to protect civilians and prevent these injustices.
Your way of thinking is flawed. That man killed my daughter, and you think that I could just live with him roaming the streets being a free man?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying, officer? So there was no evidence found at the crime scene, and even if I fought in some kind of court case, I would have lost. Letting that man live would be the greatest mistake anyone could make.
How can you be so sure?
Sure about what?
Sure that he was the man that killed your daughter.
Because that
You
man...
have no proof. And if the police couldn't find anything, then how could you?
Because that man came to me and told me himself. He confessed that he killed my daughter and proceeded to try and manipulate me. That man is a monster. He told me that there is nothing that I could do to stop him. He tormented me. Line.
That man is a monster.
I just said that.
Oh, my bad. He told me that there was nothing I could do to stop him.
I just said that.
Oh, the light. Oh. How can I believe you?
That's my one.
That's right.
He knew he had more power, money, and status than I did.
He knew he had more power, money, and status than I ever did. No one listened to a man with no evidence.
How am I supposed to believe you? You have no proof.
There it is! The same sentence that every other person I've told my story to has to say. They all think I was insane for accusing him. Do you understand how it feels to be the only person who knows the truth? The truth of that monster?
But either way, you still shouldn't have killed that man. That man was a human, and he deserved the same rights as any other person.
He was no human. He was a monster that I stopped. You continue to try and speak of justice. However, is yours truly valid? I stopped more murders from happening. I brought true justice to the people who lost their children and families. I am right!
You are wrong! There were many other ways to stop this man. The police have investigated your case for 5 months now, and you still had hope.
I lost all hope when even after telling the truth, no one believed me. There is no justice for people like me.
It doesn't matter what crimes he committed. The law exists to prevent madness and chaos. You could have talked to the police or fought him in court. There were other options.
There's no use in arguing anymore. If you're not... let me go, officer.
I can't let you go. I have to follow what I believe in.
If you're not going to let me go, then you stand in my way.
I had to do what I had to do.